So let's take a look at Thief.
Yeah. So now we're going to look. This is Thief. It's a lot about sneaking, right? So you're
You're Garrett, the master thief, and I won't go into the story too much, but yeah, there's supernatural stuff in there as well, and your sister gets kidnapped or killed, I can't say, but there's a lot of stuff going on. But all you need to know basically is that yeah, you're a master thief in a steampunk setting, a little bit like the Middle Ages as well.
Yeah, I like the way it looks.
Yeah, it looks great, I have to say, but it doesn't run great, at least not on PS4. There's some frame rate issues, and that's yeah, that's unfortunate.
The thing, I mean, this game is about sneaking around a lot, right? So most of the time you're like almost on the ground. You're not running up straight or something. It's always about sneaking. Am I right?
Yeah, you have to be quiet, and what's basically really old school about the stealth mechanics in this game is that you, when you're in the shadows, as you can see in the bottom left corner, it's black, right? The circle, and as long as you remain in the shadows, people can't see you. Oh,
so now there was this light flash and it turned white for a moment because the lights were visible.
Right now it's bright white color, and that means that you're visible.
Okay.
And what's cool on the PS4, it actually uses the built-in light sensor, so that lights up. That's pretty cool.
It's cute.
It's a gimmick, but a cool gimmick.
The thing that I notice most right now, I mean, if it's so much about hiding and shades, everything doesn't look that dark. I mean, just look at it. I mean, you can see everything.
But that's probably a choice from the designers, because otherwise it would be a very, very dark game.
But
you could probably only play it at night or something. This is the lockpicking. Yeah, this is basically the same as in Skyrim. Just push the stick in a direction till it vibrates, and then press a button.
Very familiar.
A few guards. Residents upstairs.
How is Garrett as a character? Is he cool?
He's just, you know, the average badass hero.
But do you like him?
I didn't. No. He's like very generic, I thought. And he has some like one-liners, but they're not that funny. You know, it just doesn't really come across that richly.
Oh yeah, big guy hiding behind a pole in someone's house.
Salt is still not ready.
You can see, you can also take down guys.
Okay, well, throw buddy. Please throw it. Okay.
And basically, what's very important is just to steal as much stuff as you can, and you earn money.
And your bag is infinite. You can just grab whatever the fuck you want.
Infinite bag space. And this is also really cool. You can also find hidden switches.
Oh, that's sweet.
Behind paintings.
Okay,
and
look,
stuff.
something like this, you know, it looks cool. I like it. I mean, it's just a simple detail, but I like that.
I mean, there's some
edges of the painting.
There's some good stuff in here.
I like that.
Yeah.
Baron himself, Elias Northcrest. You are to present yourself to his watch.
No, just forget about the questions. We can do them after the video.
Getting into the study needs a lighter touch.
So yeah, you have to be very patient playing Thief. Stuff like this, you just have to wait till it plays out, or you can just sneak up.
Did you try to do everything without killing? The pacify?
No, I didn't.
You killed like a mofo.
Well, yeah. No. Sometimes you have to do stuff like that. But this is also cool. You can steal paintings, but you have to buy a knife first to do it.
Why don't you just steal the whole painting?
Probably too big. I don't know.
Yeah. So you're carrying 20,000 candles, and carrying a painting is too much.
Yeah, that's, that's a bit weird. You're right.
I like the way the movement can be.
Yeah, a very nice move.
I mean, it's totally unrealistic, but it fits with like the. What's this, Tim?
This is a choke arrow, but he's not going to use it. He's just going to steal his money and leave him alone. But that's something you can use to just like disable guards, or you know.
Will you kill them or will you stun them?
I think it's a stun. I didn't really use choke arrows. But what's also really weird about Thief is even if you shoot a guy in the head, sometimes he doesn't die. So it's really all about not engaging in combat.
So this game is more about non-engagement than about the actual fight.
And that was a big thing for me that I didn't like that much. Was like when you compare this to Dishonored, which people will do. In Dishonored you had options. You could play it a little more aggressively, and if you got discovered in Dishonored, it wasn't the end of the world. In Thief it is. It's like you need to run away, hide, start over. So it's much more a very traditional, old school stealth game, much like the first Thief. So I think that's a design decision. That's, yeah, I didn't really like that. I felt that the game feels a little bit old school in that way.
Okay. I like the setting though. You know, the whole, it feels a bit like Paris, like historic Paris, like with all the drapes and the castles or whatever it is, the churches.
Yeah, you visit some nice locations in the game. I mean, there's of course the brothel level. That's almost mandatory in every stealth game. But yeah, there's some nice castles and.
Okay, this is cool.
Yeah, the rope arrow.
Okay, it doesn't pull you up. You need to. It's really just a rope.
Yeah,
okay.
And you can't use it everywhere. There are like specific spots where you can shoot up the rope arrow. So again, you know,
it's just like
the amount of freedom you have in this game is a bit lacking.
Okay, so it's really just again like, okay, this is the puzzle. This is the piece that needs to fit.
Well, not always. You can use a rope arrow, or you can maybe use the stairs or a ladder. You know, so you have options.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. It's not like do whatever you want.
What's this? Special
This is
view?
a special, view mode in which you can see traps and it highlights stuff you can steal.
But I see Garrett steering all the freaking time. But the purpose was to avenge his girlfriend, his sister.
Yeah. I mean, I won't go into the story too much, but...
or does he need money to do so?
He does it, but you need the money for upgrades, so...
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check draws, you can... there's a lot of animations of just, you know...
Checking stuff.
So if you think this is boring, then you probably shouldn't buy Thief. You need to be a little more patient than the average game requires you to be. Yeah, there's also ladders and stuff, and you'll find combinations for lock boxes there, and all that stuff.
Remember with BioShock, the first BioShock, it was like everybody's like, oh, the audio tapes and having so much story, it was so cool. Does Thief have something like that? I mean, are the letters the same thing, or is it?
No, they're yeah. I mean, there are no audio logs. But what Thief does really well is just the guard conversations. So yeah, there's always stuff happening. So if you're sneaking in the city, you can maybe hear a couple arguing in the bedrooms as you're sneaking by their window. Stuff like that.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Never know when I'll be invited to a ball.
Yeah, and then you have stuff like this, which is well, that was the end of the footage, by the way. But yeah, just leave this on. It's good. Yeah, just to conclude our thoughts on Thief, but yeah, to be...
the video will end, right?
Yeah, it will end.
Okay.
In conclusion, I didn't really enjoy it. It was alright. It was an okay game, but I wasn't blown away at all. And to be honest, I was expecting a little bit more, maybe. But then again, I'm not a big Thief fan, so maybe if you're a hardcore Thief fan, then maybe you'll enjoy this.
Yeah, but you are a fan of other sneaking games, you're a fan of Splinter Cell, you're a fan of Metal Gear, and you like Deus Ex. So in theory, I would say Thief would be a game for you. I mean, it's about sneaking and it's made by the creators from Deus Ex.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's funny because it's the second game. I mean, it came out on the same day as new Castlevania.
Yep.
And we haven't played it, but according to all the reviews, that game kind of sucked balls as well.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with the biggest release of the moment. That's actually Plants vs Zombies. That one got solid reviews.
Yeah, and unfortunately that isn't working.
Yeah, we can't show it right
just
now.
To end our thief segment, Friendly Medic asked, Friendly Medic Dovakin, sorry, asked me if I would have to rate Thief, what would I rate it out of 10? I would say a 7 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's okay. It's maybe an 8 if you really like Thief, but
I hate to say if you like it, then give it. If you
lovers of this franchise will like this new game. Yeah,
no, that's a bad review. Okay. So you give it a 7.
A 7. 7.
Yeah.
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Fair enough. So maybe you
easy fire. By the way, I'm Tim. This is Robert. Just to clear that up. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we will see your opinion now on Metacritic, because you gave it a rate. So
you're right. This was like the most best
so
review
right now,
ever.